Hello Capricorn, namaste. It's I, Gina Luisa, here to do your reading for January of 2016. I'm facing this way today because I've gotten requests to have the natural sunlight on me. So I will be holding the cards up for you like this and showing you. Also, I've had a request to show which animal oracle deck I am using. So I will show you that. I'm using this animal oracle deck. And this is the box. I just happened to be in a bookstore one day with a friend and looked over and there was this deck there and I bought it, and it has been so helpful to me that it's what had me start sharing with you. And this is the 4th month that I'm doing, my monthly readings for you. And let me get on to it. So Capricorn, for January of 2016. January, Capricorn. One more time. We have the 6 of Spades, 7 of Hearts on the top. We have the 3 of Clubs and the 3 of Hearts. Capricorn, January of 2016. One more card, say. There we go. We have the Queen of Clubs and the 2 of Hearts. And on the top, we have the Jack of Spades and the King of Spades. Let me shuffle the animal oracles. For Capricorn, for January of 2016. Capricorn, January of 2016. Capricorn. All those who resonate with the sign of Capricorn in any way. For January of 2016. We have the Beaver. And the Frog. And on top, Whale and Panda. Alrighty. Beaver says investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. And Whale says through music you reclaim life's magic and go strong in body and soul. Right, let me read the cards first and then I'll read straight from the book for you, Capricorns. Well, let's do the first 2 weeks of January. That's what Beaver and Whale. The first 2 weeks of January of 2016. First, I see the 6 of Spades and the 3 of Clubs. The 6 of Spades, this is something you've been working on, something you've been... It's a real, tangible something that you've planted the seeds and it's beginning to grow in the real world. You're starting to see something different in the real world. This is something in your mind. You, I guess, have begun something, an idea, a new idea. Here we have, this would be complete, and you have that next one, which is like the outer ring of electrons with that extra electron. And it's It's a small idea beginning to build. Here you have it in the real world. This is something very serious. I see something very serious for the first 2 weeks for you, Capricorn. It is an idea that it's about your real world. Like changes. Let me read on. Something brand new in the real world. This is the spades and the jack. Jack is something new, a new idea, a new adventure, a new project. And it's the jack of spades, which means it's all about real world, some new situation. And here we have the Queen of Clubs. Now this new situation, this new in your life is something making your mind think. You are the Queen of Clubs this first two weeks, which means it's all about your home environment. It's all about the reality. The Jack of Spades, some new reality causing your mind to be all in yourself. You are the Queen of Clubs, which is all about maybe projecting and manifesting and thinking. You ask, this is how it should be. This is how it must be. You have to, it's all about the real world. The seeds you are planting or have planted, you see them sprouting. Something in your real world has become new and different. It's causing you to be in your mind. Something very serious, because we have all spades and clubs for those first 2 weeks. So this is a new situation causing you to have to use a lot of your contemplation. Let me see if the animal oracles can clear this up a little bit for you. We have beaver and whale. Let me read beaver and whale. Beaver. Glossy beaver counsels conservation in all senses of the word, from protecting the earth's resources for future generations to freeing yourself from larger projects that sap your vigor and leave you vulnerable. Beaver mates monogamously for life and keeps her offspring safe until the call of the wild bids them leave. Although our lives may be very different, the archetypical family unit still haunts our dreams. Beaver's lesson is that you turn longing into reality and transform love into a way of life. So, it's about the home. Like I'm saying, there's something new in your ideas. Something new situation has happened that really has you, makes you think about your home, your security, what family means to you, what home means to you, and what security means to you. Let me see what whale can add. Through music, you reclaim life's magic and grow strong in body and soul. Whale, sublime denizen of the deep oceans, communicates in complex song and serenades his love from afar, telling her of his prowess, experience, and wisdoms. We rarely now use our voices except in mundane speech. The cry of triumph, the song of joy, the mystic's chant, and the scream that releases tension all die before they find utterance. Yet rhythm, vibration, and frequency say much and heal body and soul. Reclaim your voice, and like whale, grow strong and light as his magic transforms your mind. So perhaps listening to music is going to help you through this change, this transformation that you're so in your mind about. Perhaps you really need to speak your voice. Say what you feel. Say what you mean. And whale is also a very ancient being. Very much about family, very much about community, and very much about communications from afar even. Whale has a way of picking up on the vibrations from afar and has a very acute way of communicating back. So this first 2 weeks is about communication and your home, and you're very much surrounded. Your thoughts are surrounded by your home and the communication and things you've planted being shown in the real world. Something new has come up that takes a lot of your mind this first 2 weeks. So friends and family, perhaps you will travel a little bit. Maybe you'll go see family. That's what it seems like. I think that you're going to be speaking your heart and mind to your family. It's more about the real world and how that is making you feel. This is all about what you think, what you project. Let me go into the second 2 weeks for you, because here's where you get the hearts coming in, and this is what this is about. You're feeling a loss, a little bit empty in the heart. Your heart is drawing, and here you have the 3, which is the heart magic with that 1 extra. So here you have an opportunity for a real binding. You see what I'm saying? You have the 7, which is missing 1, and the 3, which has that extra. So here you have an actual binding of 2 aspects of your heart to make an infinity, to make it solid and cooperation. So it's like a cooperation of the 2 energies. Perhaps you feel, a longing, a little bit of a loss or an aching, something coming, something that happened in your life that perhaps in the first 2 weeks, perhaps got you feeling a little empty. But then you find support in your family and your friends, and then you fill that empty spot. So it's not really empty. You're noticing that empty spot is actually filled. So you're actually balancing your heart with how you feel. Your thoughts are helping you to balance your heart and realize that it's okay to feel, that it's good to feel. If you take that longing and fill it with that little extra something, and now you have that balance. And here we have, again, it is about the real world. We have the spades again, and the King of Spades. This is the very tangible things. This is all about the tangible, and the 2 of Hearts. So it's a tangible balance. The 2 of Hearts is a very balanced heart. It could even mean a new relationship. It could mean a new relationship. But it's a very balanced quietness of heart. See, you've given this extra heart here, filling that empty void, and now you're very balanced in your heart. So this is you're ending the month very balanced and content with the way things are going. I want to read for you Frog and Panda. Frog and Panda. Frog says, adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. And Panda says, enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. So that could be what it is too. Could be that you're going to see family and friends, and it could be that you're just meditating inside yourself to understand what it is you're feeling and what it is the real world is handing you. Let me read for you frog and panda. Let me read for you frog and panda. Frog. Mistress of diversity. Frog conforms seamlessly and ingeniously to her environment. If she has leaped into your cards, your strategy must also be to adapt and survive. Sometimes life moves inexorably on, and nothing we can do will change events or alter fate. Frog counsels that for now it is wise to accept the inevitable while maximizing even the tiniest of possible advantages. That way you grow strong in the face of adversity and may influence events when opportunity arises. So Frog is letting you know that some things are out of your control. And this could be where you're getting this little bit of an empty feeling here, that some things are out of your control, but accepting the inevitable fills that spot and leaves you balanced and adapted. Now that you're adapted to your environment, it leaves you more able to survive the coming future. Let me see what we have. Panda says. Panda, self-contained and content in her cereal banks of bamboo, tranquil panda relaxes in her world of plenty and ease, dependent upon none. Sometimes we become too wrapped up in others, dependent upon their approval, or whither inside should they withhold it. Wise panda counsels that time spent in peaceful, established sanctuary, retreated far away from your daily life, both physical and mental, will fortify your spirit and allow your true self, not someone else's image of you, to flourish. So this is all about accepting life as it is, accepting the inevitable, and coming to know yourself through contemplation and meditation, and accepting who you are, and accepting the situations as they are. Let the solitude and tranquility and peace bring peace to your heart and mind. And if that's what this new situation is, things have changed and you might feel empty, but knowing that filling this void by accepting the inevitable is going to leave you tranquil and peaceful and balanced in the real world in a big way, completely and absolutely tranquil and balanced. So Capricorns, I see a change happening, seeds that you've planted, and this is got you all in your mind about your reality the first 2 weeks. And then in the second 2 weeks, you just accept things the way they are. You start seeing the benefit. You start meditating a little bit. Meditating quite a bit and letting that love in your heart be balanced. You're reaching out to friends, reaching out to family, and yet reaching out to the solitude. We commune with Mother Nature, reaching out to the solitude, and these things bring your heart its calmness. So, namaste, Capricorns. Be balanced. Be mindful and understand that your heart holds everything it needs to. Always come from your heart and you will balance these emotions. Namaste. I'll see you next month, Capricorn. Have a lovely January.